By the power of Grayskull, we have the power! Kaya ko pa sustain it for 10 more seconds, but I cut it back. Welcome back to Tambay TV. I'm your host, Pael Fajardo. With me today is my brother from my mother's brother. Just in case you're thinking, that makes us cousins. Pinggoy Bautista.
What up?
I wanted to say brother from
What up?
another mother, but then, brother from my mother's brother.
Brother, yeah.
So if you were to
Well,
describe me, bro, what would that be for you? So yeah.
cuz. straight up, cuz.
From my brother, sister, Anyway,
My
what's
brother,
up?
sister.
So we're here to talk about. If you clicked on the video, you know what we're here for. We're here to talk about Masters of the Universe Revelations Part 2. But I'd like to call it Mistresses of the Universe Part 2. Oh, but before we get into that shit, a little warm up. If it's your first time here, I
Ah,
want to I want to give a shout out to the Masters of the Universe Uncensored group on Facebook. I'll be posting this there so people will be like, so they have an idea of what our thoughts are on this one. Anyway, Pink, kumusta? How are you doing, bro?
yeah, man. Oh, we're good, man. Getting through this pandemic, things are opening up, so
Yeah,
hopefully we
yeah,
can spend more time than staying in front of the computer or the
exactly,
TV or our phones.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
getting back to normal kahit paano. We'll see. They say that it's the numbers are fabricated. Did you hear this theory?
No,
That they're
no.
fabricating the numbers because right now we're at a low of like 890 plus cases for per day. They're saying they're
hmm
manipulating that shit for Christmas time so that people get to spend, diba?
Yeah,
We'll
you do
see.
know it's election year next year, so
Plus the
they'll say
election
anything, man.
year. Not to
They'll
get
say
political, it's
they'll
just the,
anything, you know.
yeah, exactly. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
but
let's
we're not
fist
here
this
to talk
shit.
about that.
Let's fist this shit, Ping. So it premiered, what day is it today? 25, so 23. Because
Yeah,
here in the Philippines, to everyone in the Philippines listening, we usually, if it's the day, let's say November 23, that means November 23, 3 p.m. is when we get it. Usually it's 3 p.m. somewhere else in the world, but that's our time. So it was what? Tuesday, may nakuha na ako text. What was it? What was the line? I want to fist that guy. Or what was it?
yeah. I want
I want to
it's
fist
a
that.
Skeletor. That's a guy I want to fist.
There you go.
not
That's
not
a guy I
even
want to fist.
not even 5 minutes into the first episode.
Oh, man.
Oh man, it's like, oh man, this is
If you
gonna be
guys
a
are
lot.
wondering
This is
in
gonna be a
general,
lot.
we'll talk about it, but generally, I did not like the
Yeah,
fucking show.
yeah.
Ito yung thing eh. So, my friend, you texted me that. I'm like, wait. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah,
Everyone was
yeah,
like, it
yeah.
was a good start. It was a good start. But for me, just the opening with Tila again, I was shaking my head. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Talagang Tila show eh, right? That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, for
It's the
sure. It's
fucking Tila show. It starts off with
yeah.
Tila. Ewan ko.
It's no, it's the Tila and Lynn show. Um,
Diba? Girl power eh.
it
That's
it,
what it is.
it
That's what it is.
yeah, yeah. It again, it's again. There's just where do we start? Like it,
Hit it. Okay.
even the story, even the
Let me put it
storyline
this
was
way.
so fast. Yeah,
Time. Let me put it this way. Street cred, diba? One of my earliest memories of you is like playing in your bathroom with fucking sino yung may Merman. You probably don't
yeah.
remember this because we're almost a year apart. But I
Mm.
remember you remember the toys you had, right?
Yeah,
Di
yeah,
ba ang
yeah, yeah.
pangalan? O di mo
Mm.
naalala? You had a lot of
No, Merman. No, Merman. Okay, he came out in the first part.
wave. Yeah. No,
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying is
first wave.
our memory. So we are
Yeah,
fans as far as that is my point. Diba? When
yeah,
we owned the
yeah,
toys when we were 4 and 5, it was a thing,
yeah.
right?
We grew up with this. We grew up with the cartoon. I mean,
Exactly.
it was your regular Saturday morning cartoons. It was something
Exactly.
that you looked after. You'd
Exactly.
have a bowl of cereal, and you'd be eating it, or you'd be having tocino or
Oh.
Filipino breakfast. You know, in our case,
Yep.
you know,
Tapa. It
Yeah,
looked
tapa. Or
like
you'd have the chocolate milk with the freshly baked pandesal, and you'd be dunking it in it. You know
right.
that was 80s Philippines, man.
Yep.
That's what we grew up to.
Yep. And this came out when, because we get it. I remember that time we got the show a year later, diba? Because it
Really,
would air in the
I
states. Late
I
yun.
thought we
Back in the day, we don't
no
get
no no
paid.
I no I thought we got it later than a year. I thought we got it like 2 years, 3 years down the line.
Maybe even because I don't
Like
remember.
I like when what like I was thinking He-Man came around like because we were watching it. Well, we were 5, 6 years old,
Exactly.
and that's like 80. That's 88, 89.
88. No, no, no. It was running probably latest. I did the math in my probably like 87. Latest like
Oh,
87.
okay,
A little bit of
okay.
88. But we got it late.
So
Because I still remember.
okay,
I don't remember shit five below. From five below.
yeah,
I don't remember shit. So that's where
yeah,
we're coming from, and that's our love for the
yeah.
franchise, right? So
If you yeah, if you
uh,
remember remember when me and Bino got ever ready
of
swords.
course. Of
So
course.
that was the same time as He-Man. If you can,
No. No, 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 no.
yes,
No,
yes,
because remember that those ever ready designs, they weren't designed like the Sword of Power. It was designed as the Sword of
like
Omens. Remember? They
yes,
look
yeah,
where the ever
Like
ready is.
Thundercats. Yeah,
No, but Thundercats is
yeah,
after He Man. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah,
But I do remember that. I do remember
yeah.
that.
Because I remember the year before, I did like I remember getting a He-Man sword. That was like one of my Christmas gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the sword of He-Man.
Sword of Power. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, well, I've rewatched recently, pero diba, that's as far as so. And Kevin Smith comes out by saying, "This show is for the old fans and all this shit." Right? So you're like, so you,
Mm,
Pig, your general
mm,
thoughts, or what the fuck? I mean, we've done a part one, right? So now we're doing part two. If you guys have not seen that, click on that video before you watch
mm.
us. Fist this shit. Go.
Yeah.
General
No,
thoughts.
it's
General
just
thoughts muna. Or
no, no, no.
very specific.
It was like the first part, the first wave, we were just like, okay, maybe it's gonna get better. Like maybe
I was not expecting that, but yeah.
they're building up. Like we had our disputes about it being the Tila show, and
Uh-huh.
we were leading towards that, and there was like, oh, maybe they're building up E-Man, maybe they're building up Adam. They'll make him more. They'll make him
That's
more useful, or have a better component
or a
in the
fucking
second
story
wave.
arc. Diba? Wala siyang
Yeah,
story, bro. He has no
yeah.
story.
And in fact, in the beginning, it's like automatically we're back to square one. It's like it's worse because the
He's
storyline
dead coming
was
back to
cra-
life.
it was crammed into how many episodes? Like
Five.
5 episodes. Everything just was fast forwarded. Like it was chopped up in such a small time period that you didn't understand how it could possibly happen. And you'd ask yourself, it's like, growing up, and it's like, why? And you get an answer, because. It's
Uh-huh.
just it. There's no real depth into how it actually worked,
Mm-hmm.
or how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
They jumped and bounced from one story arc, or one concept, or one train of thought to another. Like you
What do
would
you
end
mean?
an episode. No, it's just like all of a sudden Teela's the sorceress.
Well, we kind of saw
It's like
that
it.
coming because her mom
No,
is a
it.
fucking sorceress, right? So maybe
Yeah,
that part is.
but it's just it is. But then they build her up as like Teela is a warrior. She's a soldier. She's like this, and all of a sudden she skips into that, and it's like there is no. And then there's the flashback of Man at Arms, and it's like
Yun
it's
pa lang,
just
start pa lang, like, okay, we're back in the Tila show. It is the Tila show, right?
yeah,
Can we
yeah,
agree
yeah, yeah,
that
yes,
we've
yeah.
seen all
No,
10 now?
yeah,
It's the Tila show.
I was against that in the beginning. Right? If you remember, I was
So,
like saying,
yep.
no, maybe it's just an appetizer.
Uh-huh.
But now apparently the main course is still Tila.
It's
It's
still Tila.
still, it's
She's the
yeah,
one who saves the day.
yes, yeah,
Diba?
it, yeah, for sure.
My biggest problem was, this bugged me the fuck out of it. Nah, I would hear, she is like perfect. Not like she is fucking perfect in this show, right? But we fucking hate her because she's the entitled bitch. And everyone that is around her, if you notice this, every time people around her, you're so good, Teela, you're the best. No, your decisions or what, you know what? It's all like, it's like another Ray. You know how Ray is like the perfect, they call it the Mary Sue. I don't know if you've heard this before, but like the perfect, oh, but it's not even Mary Sue anymore. It's like the perfect, it's like they don't want to give these fucking characters flaws. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or imperfections. Like, so what if she's
yeah.
the one imperfection she gives us is the one we don't want to see? She's being a fucking bitch, or they would call that a Karen. Is that what they call it? Is that the young term? Is that what the kiddos say? Karen.
I don't know. Yeah, just a shout. Just for some history. So the original release of He-Man was September 5, 1983 in the UK.
Okay.
And it landed in the United States November 21,
Wow, it got
1985.
released in the UK first? I did not know that.
Yeah. So and then again I'm going back to, I really think we hit this 3 years after. Like I think it started airing here 1988, 89,
No,
late 9.
I think, because I remember seeing it on TV before I was prepped. So that's like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And they would do it in reruns. Remember, the cartoon just kept on. We would have that season 1, and then we'd replay season 1 for like another half of that year.
Yeah, it was him. No, but there were like a lot of other parts. Like there was Visionaries, there was Heathcliff, there was Garfield and Terrence, there was Thundercat, Thunderhawks, Silverhawks, not Thunderhawks.
Oh, sorry, Thundercats, Silverhawks. I mixed them together. Anyway, yeah. Ito, another question. Were you satisfied with how the other characters are in the background? Were you happy to see, like, or were they kulang, not like in the first part?
I guess
we don't see anyone else. Think about it. We don't see anyone else except for Ram Man who does a wave. Right?
Yeah.
We don't really focus on any other character than with fucking Teela and
Man at Arms.
No, Andra.
Man at Arms. Sorry?
Andra, the newbie who turns out once she's fully fledged Karen, she gets her shaved. You know, the Tibo hairstyle with the shaved shit. I don't know, man. Ayun. Did you recognize any of your other toys being killed in that show? Did you ever have a Fisto? Parang wala, no? Hindi ka nagka-Fisto.
No. I didn't have a Fisto. I didn't have Clamp. I did not have him either.
Because Kuya Mike had Stratos, and well, he didn't have a Buzz Off. He had a Ram Man. He had most of it also. See, but that's my thing.
I had a Cringer. I had a Skeletor, and a He-Man.
Panther.
That was it. Panther. No. I've never seen a Panther.
What? Never seen a Panther?
I've never seen a Panther. I had that mechanical horse. Remember the first episode? The horse that was being ridden into Castle Grayskull?
Wait now, magana tayo share screen.
Yeah.
I want to look it up so that you also see. Anyway. Dude, you remember flocking? Panther was a flocked. Cringer. That's what he was. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go. See, I remember.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Like I've never seen that toy.
No, this is new na. Where's the old one? There's the flocked one.
Savage.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what
it was the same mold. It's the same mold as Cringer though.
Yeah,
it's just a different paint job.
Even the fucking saddle is the same.
The saddle.
Right?
Yeah.
The saddle is the same. Anyway, that part was funny. See, there were funny parts when Kevin Smith needed to be Kevin Smith, he was spot on. He was like, he's funny, pero as a whole, that story fucking sucked. There's nothing redeemable about it in my head. Ikaw, right? The designs were amazing.
Yeah.
I love the Evelyn design. I loved her striptease to fucking Skeletor. I like that. Wait, Evelyn Revelations. Diba? I like the design. Didn't you like
Yeah.
that design?
Yeah. She wore a bat.
Yeah.
Bat headdress.
Yeah.
And again, it's like it's the classic. Oh, you're not. You can't be an eagle. You have to be a bat. Automatically, that's bad.
Yeah. Is it Enchantress?
So it's
No? Was it? What was it? Enchantress? Was it? Fuck.
Enchantress of what show?
No. What do you call it? Teela's mom.
Teela's mom's a sorceress.
Sorceress. There you go. Sorry, my bad. Very big. Sorceress.
Yeah.
Sor.
But dude, that powerlifting evil Lynn, that was just
That was
no.
bad. Meron pa siyang
No, it's just
bicep
Yeah.
flex.
yeah.
See, this I dig.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah, that was nice. That was good.
This was nice.
And that's the sorceress. Like
That's an
that's
evil,
like
evil.
the
sorcerer.
evil sorceress. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Plus, Skelegod looked cool, but once he starts opening his mouth, the start, diba? He's going to a monologue. See,
Yeah.
I like the sorceress too. I really like the way she's drawn.
hmm
Tapos again, He-Man in the first and last episode. What the fuck, dude? Why are you doing that? What do you?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about it. You know what would have been better, all right? If I were to write the show, or just the back, or maybe there's no way of correcting it. But anyway, how you write it is because as fans, what we want to see really are our toys back on screen, diba? That's a basic.
Or just give more depth to each character. I mean,
There you
like
go.
in a lot of cartoons now, like a lot of modern cartoons give a backstory for each character. Like it gives you some sort of inkling to what
Ito
the
nga,
character is about.
This is
You
my
know.
pitch, bro. You ready to hear my pitch?
Sure.
Let
Fire.
me stop the share. Okay, pitch,
Mm.
Let's say, forget that. If you want to do like Masters of the Universe Revelation, right? You make He-Man one, of course. It almost goes without saying, but when something Fatila's show that we get, I have to remind everyone, put him. He's front and center. He the main man, right? Make him like the center of the fucking episode. And each episode, let's say you have 5 episodes. Each episode, he meets an old character that he needs something from. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
first episode, he interacts with a man winged whatever, the Stratos people. People, right? And then the next episode he goes to Ramnan. The next episode he goes to Buzz Off. The next episode he goes to Many Faces. You know what I mean? And then we get a story of
Yeah.
where they are now, what they're, you know what I mean? Because the designs
Yeah.
are cool, the art is awesome, the backbone of the story is shit. So what? Diba, instead
if you
of, Tila,
yeah.
Tila goes ganyan. Everyone says sorry to Tila. Sorry, you were saying. Go.
Yeah. No, if you've watched the Netflix remake of She-Ra, the She-Ra Princess of Power,
I try. Yeah, I've seen it.
so it's actually the storyline for me is actually deeper for She-Ra than it is for Masters of the Universe. Why? In the story, so just a summary of the entire show.
So
There are
Universe, she
several
was like
prince.
a
There are
spaceship. That was the start. right?
there are several kingdoms, and each kingdom has a princess. Each princess has a special talent or power. So there is a water one, there is a forest one, there is an ice one, there's one for gadgetry, there's one for each kingdom had a princess, and each princess was given a backstory. Each princess had an arc, and and you'd see She-Ra or Aurora. Princess Aurora, right?
Aurora.
Did I get it right? Yeah, Aurora would have a dialogue or like go to each kingdom and try to get to know them, and it helped build that relationship. She built relationships with each princess, each character, not just the ones, not just Glimmer and Arrow. I'm sorry, and Bow, and they touched base with each person, so they could relate with her. And so and then the culminating event of that is when they went against Hordak and they went against the Horde. Everybody just came in. It's like, oh, this person is our common person, and we're gonna go help her and save the day and stuff like.
Yeah.
In Masters of the Universe, it's just like you're saying, it's just focusing on her, and then there's just snippets of these people that just come out of nowhere. You don't know where they came from, what they were doing, and then they just leave. As soon as they come, they leave.
Exactly.
Not
even in this back half. Who did we see in the back half? We didn't even see anyone new.
Yeah, there was no
right.
Yeah,
no one new came into Ram Man, but then that's
that's the thing. It's like there is no. We don't know where he came from. We don't know what he's been up to.
Exactly. That's my point.
What was he related? Going back to it just occurred to me, and I think this is not in defense of the entire thing.
Go. We can say shit.
But it just occurred to me. It's just like, what was it? What was when our 80s cartoon? What was it called?
He-Man and the Masters of the
Universe. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the main character was He-Man.
Exactly.
And the remake now, what's it called?
Masters of the Universe. Revelations.
There is no mention of He-Man.
And that was by design, right?
No, again, it might be by design, but it also could mean that it's like He-Man is not the center of the universe.
See, that's a thing, though.
Or not.
That's a thing, though.
Yeah.
I love Kevin Smith. He's one of my heroes. But with this one, sorry, bro. Shit job, yo. That's a thing. His biggest
you're gonna get banned from his Twitter page again.
That was Mark Bernardin. He blocked me. I was hate fucking, bro. That's what this show felt like. It was like a hate fuck. One of those prison, diba? Rapes. Hate fuck. I'm watching. That's what I felt like in my head. I'm not enjoying. You snoozed out, diba? You fell asleep.
Yeah. No, I didn't even like. I passed out. I did not even finish because I binge watched it in one sitting, like and then I fell. I didn't even watch the last episode. Like I fell asleep at the ending of the second to the last, and then and then when we were having that dialogue, it's like, oh shoot, I didn't finish it. So it's like, okay, I gotta eat through this pain and just muscle it in.
So you finished it.
Like, yeah, I finished it. Dude, I had to see Orko the White.
Wasn't it in your face? I don't think a lot of people got that. It was
Orko the White. Orko. Look to the east.
Gandalf the white and the gray. It was just like, what the fuck?
It was like an Avengers moment.
It was built that way. It was
like how all of a sudden there's just a scarf that holds her hand back. It's like I think he was going for an Avengers moment, like, oh my god, and then it's like cap on your left, and then it's freaking Orko.
Or that Gandalf scene, right? It was exactly the fucking Gandalf scene.
Yeah. Oh man.
He's in white, right? And fucking Orko's in white. Orko the white motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
What was that? Actually,
and then
I like Orko's design. I like visually. It was stimulating, diba?
I actually liked his character the most because he matured. He wasn't some bumbling idiot. Like, he showed depth. It was like, how in every court there is a clown.
Yep.
There's a jester.
Yeah.
So he was the jester in the 80s version of it, and then here it told you the story of the jester. Yeah, he was, but then it told you his story, an angle aside to him that nobody else knew, that didn't give features like, oh, you're just this, but now he's like, There's more depth,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciated him when they killed him off. I was actually bummed out. I was like, what the fuck? This is
I
guy.
was
This is a
okay.
guy that
Pero alam mo
I,
na
I
babalik eh. Walang permanence eh. It did not
no,
feel...
babalik, yeah. And just as fast as he came, he left. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hence the
And
problem
then
again with the fucking...
and no, but then Evil Lynn goes, "Not today, my friend." Grabs his hand, and he's alive. Oh my! It's just like there's no why. How? How is that
I get that
possible?
it's going for that juvenile feel, but then it crosses
Oh
that line
man!
of we're not that dumb. You know what I mean? Make it
No,
be more
that's
imaginative
my
with how you fucking do it, right?
no. That's my point. It's like all the dead were brought back. We're back.
Exactly.
And then he's okay. My time is gone. I'm gonna leave. And then he gets grabbed by Lynn. He's like, "Not today, my friend." It's like, how is that possible? What? So why didn't everybody just grab somebody and save them from dying? It's like,
How about the fact that these bitches, I'm sorry, and I mean bitches. Actually, I like Evelyn's character because I love Cersei too much. You know, I love Lena Headey.
oh no,
Anything she does is just like fucking beautiful. She does the artwork justice. Actually, the artwork is doing justice to her voice. That's what I was thinking when I was watching it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The artwork, except that fucking... I don't even know what to call that. He-Man, Sorceress, Evelyn, right? What?
Because she had the H breastplate.
Exactly. So He-Man, Evelyn,
yeah,
Sorceress, because she's still a sorceress at this point.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Yeah. I get it's like everybody that held the sword and said the magic word.
Right.
All of a sudden you've got it, right?
Right. Why? That makes He-Man... I hate this new movement of... The Spider-Verse started this shit. Everyone could be Spider-Man. Right? That for me, that was never the point of being Spider-Man. The point of being a superhero for me is like, he's special and he's doing it. He's one of the... You know what I mean? It's not easy to be him. It's not... You know what I mean? To be him is a rare thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, with Adam. Adam is the conduit, and just him. Or like Thor. Those who are worthy can wield the fucking Mjolnir. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be something like that. Pero hindi. Lahat na lang makakuha. I have the power. And then fucking Teela goes, we have the power. She doesn't even follow her mom's instructions. And yet, everyone's like, no, you're right. You're great. I'm like, I can't take this. This is annoying as shit. What is that?
Have you watched the Kitty remake of He-Man?
Yes.
On Netflix.
That was fun.
But that's their tagline. We have the power.
I know, but at least it was more interesting. You know what I mean? For me,
no, and it had there were layers. Like He-Man was there. I think he was given more of a personality than Adam.
Layo.
Yeah. Did you notice that Adam and Teela were like more or less the same size by the end of by the last episode?
I only watched till 4 when they got the powers. I remember seeing the He-Man look could be better, but
no, not He-Man. Like Adam as Adam, who pulled the Bart Simpson. He's just wearing the same outfit the entire time. Red V-neck top and leotard and leggings. It's like he pulled a freaking Simpsons and he never changed outfit, not once. Everybody else changed outfit. You know what I mean?
Yep. He-Man Netflix.
Everybody, all the characters in that show.
Do they change? I don't remember.
Outfit. Everyone. Man-at-Arms, Teela, the Sorceress,
here's another thing that bugs me. All the fucking Man-at-Arms are not even men, bro. Women at arms. Can we even... Is it sexist to say that? Because this is... Where's... Oh no, it's Ram Mam here. Sorry. No, wait. Tama. No, this is a dude. I'm talking about...
I haven't seen this. I actually have not seen it. Like, I've seen... My kids have watched it a couple of times, but I've not really looked into it. I know the person on the far left is the Sorceress.
Yes.
That's Orko. That's
Teela, though. That's Teela as the Sorceress for some... Reason.
Okay.
That's her
Okay.
powered up self. This is Man at Arms. They're orcos like
Okay.
they're orcos like
There's
you remember that? What's the name of that thing in the Jetsons? Their robot. What's the name of? You know what I'm talking about?
Rosie. Rosie,
Is it Rosie? That's like the Rosie.
the robot, and okay.
That
So it's a droid. It's not a. It's not
it's a
a
droid.
person. It's like a robot.
If you
Okay.
watch it,
Okay.
it's like it goes with the Star Wars feel of things.
Mm,
It's outer space fantasy, which is correct. That's
yeah.
what He-Man is.
Yeah.
Right?
There was actually. Did you see the
Cringer
remake
was
of
awesome in the
He-Man?
show. I like his character in the
Yeah.
show. Sorry, you were saying.
There was a remake of this of He-Man, actually, mid-90s, and it was like
Yo,
outer space,
I love
and
that. Yep.
He-Man was wearing blue pants,
Oh no 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 no! I
and
didn't like that. Did you follow that?
yeah, yeah. No, I just remember that. I didn't. I watched a couple episodes of it because it was coming out on. What was that, Sky? Was it on what? When did this?
I don't remember watching that one.
Yeah, mid-90s.
Yeah, yeah. Was it? Yeah, yeah. Mid-90s. Blue suit. I want to see that. I hated that version of it. There's one.
Yeah.
The power is back. You remember
Yeah.
that? They have that commercial. He-Man
Okay,
is back. That is so dumb.
Okay,
Ponytail.
everything just came out was blistered.
Ponytail. Because this was the only time he ever wore a ponytail.
No, He-Man, yeah. Card.
There you
Ponytail.
go. Right? Adventures of He-Man. I never watched
There,
this.
that one. Yeah, yeah.
Never watched this. The one that I watched that was good was the one in early 2000. You remember that one? This one. I like that. That was like Conan meets Star Wars. Just like what He-Man should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever watched this one?
No, I have not.
Ganda to,
But
bro.
again, look at the packaging. It focuses on He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Notice that his name is on the title. He's a title character.
Yeah, he is a title character.
In Masters of the Universe, there is no mention of him.
Yeah, because being a man right now in fucking a white man in Hollywood is not welcome. Did you ever notice?
It's very sensitive now, especially with Netflix, with this whole
exactly.
It started. Yeah, no, yeah, and
the art. Look at the art, bro. Look at that. That's in cartoon, huh?
Yeah.
That's clean. I really like this one. This one was good.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, going back to Motu.
Yeah.
Diba?
No, yeah, again, maybe it's also because it was produced by Netflix that they had to go down that route. That's what the production company wanted, and
it could still, there's ways of. You know why I refuse to believe that? We have something like Arcane. Now, yeah, let's segment it to Arcane. How amazing is Arcane compared to... I mean, maganda yung art ng He-Man, but the thing with... It's not as unique. This is shit that I've never seen this kind of art in the form of animation before, right?
You also understand that the person backing up Arcane is far more richer than the person backing up Kevin Smith. This is based on a video game.
It's a bad guy.
That's a $1 billion industry.
Yep.
Like, I have never played League of Legends or Dota
Neither
or
have
any
I.
of these clicker games, but because of this cartoon, because of this series, because of this art,
yep.
I am now inclined. I want to know how these characters play. I want to download apps. I want to download these games and try it out.
Yeah.
Because the storyline is so great. Like, I make it a point to watch the snippets of the short 2-minute, 3-minute videos of characters. No dialogue. It's just movement.
Yep.
It's like Overwatch. Like, I've never played Overwatch, but I like watching the shorts. Because I appreciate the art.
Tracer is, diba? I don't play Overwatch, but I know who Tracer is. Right? Same here.
Yeah.
Now with Arcane, I remember I was doing a TVC for Globe. I don't know if I can show that shit. I was doing a TVC for Globe, and they made me do one of in the boards. One of the orders was dress the girl character. She's doing a Jinx cosplay, so that's the first time I ever heard of Jinx. I'm like, what the hell is Jinx? Because League of Legends, I think it's like exclusively with Globe or some shit like that. So we were doing
Yeah.
like a pitch. So that was my first introduction to Jinx. Never knew anything else. Wala na, wala. So
Yeah.
but then you kick in with something like this. Wait, I want to check their budget. Budget.
You also, yeah.
With big budget. Like, yeah, what is the budget? But you know what I mean. This is a story about two girls. Same thing with He-Man, right? We're really talking about two girls. Aren't we? Diba? Isn't that a straight line? But what's the difference? Maganda yung gawa.
No, it's not just that. It's the difference is because you're talking
It's
about
well made. That's what I said. For
a story that has no origin. There was no Arcane in 1988 or 1980s. There is no basis on it. This is a new product, new characters,
fair.
new storyline, new basis. There is no basis.
Okay.
You go to Masters of the Universe. You're comparing it with something. It's already etched in your brain. You already know who these characters are. And when they it's like the Hulk.
No, wait, don't go too far with it.
But
I have a question. Finish the point.
but that yeah.
No, here's my question on that point though. Right? Given that one is a new IP, wait, let's stop the share. Well, not new, relatively new, semi-known IP who's never done animation before, versus something that's been in animation a lot of times, right? Which one is harder to put in the public consciousness? This He-Man or something you don't know? Everyone will naturally, right? Am I correct in saying that? You would what's the word? Gravitate towards what you know and what you're familiar with, right? Isn't it as someone from the outside? This is which one is easier to buy, right?
You have to understand also which is more in demand now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He-Man was not in demand. Arcane was. Why is Arcane in demand? Because everybody's playing Dota. Everybody's playing League of Legends. Everybody's on their phones. Nobody plays with He-Man action figures now.
No, but my point is,
Before,
if the story sucked, we wouldn't get into it. That's my point, right? If the story of Arcane sucked,
but the reason why the story had to be kick-ass and awesome, and the animation had to be awesome, is because the game was already skyrocketed. It was already there. So for them to dip there, they couldn't afford it. So they said, let's go all out on this too. The animation of the animation on the series was great. It's really I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, I'd even go as far as saying the best animation style we've ever seen, ever. Why? Let's, as an artist, we shall break it down. It's 3D assets hand painted. It's that fucking confusing. See, these are like 3D assets with a hand painted background. Well, not hand painted. It's probably through Photoshop. But you know what I mean. It's that art. It's traced over. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's so deep.
Speaking of artwork, I don't know if you noticed, or I don't know if you would know. But did you I know you don't watch that much anime, but
go.
Did you realize, or did you notice the part when
lubricate. Cheers.
Dude, I've been drinking earlier, man.
I know, that's why. Lubricate.
Get a glass. I'll send you a glass. I'll buy you a glass.
Sorry, I broke your trail of thought.
No. did you notice in the last episode when when Adam got the sword back and He-Man came back,
Mm-hmm.
he had a Naruto moment.
A what?
He had a Naruto moment. You know what? Like the
No.
fight scene where he was just beating up everything,
Yup, yup,
killing
yup.
everything, and then the animation got so it was just moving so fast. It's like
Uh-huh.
it's just everything was whipping too fast, and you can tell that it was not. You could understand that they were trying to move very, very fast and very quickly,
Uh-huh.
and the animation was not as detailed because they had to tell that whole story fast. It's just
Uh-huh.
I laughed at it a minute. I was like, okay, that's a Naruto moment where they're just fighting. It's just fighting. He's just killing everything. He's just slashing anything that's in front of him.
Oh, how's Naruto?
And
Okay ba?
no, dude, Naruto, dude, it's an amazing. It's still going on now. I mean, it's not Naruto anymore. It's the son Boruto, and that has so many arcs, so many movies. You know, it's got its own toy line.
I know.
It's
I'm
got
familiar with
video
it.
games. Dude, that's a great franchise also. And I know you don't watch. I know
I
you
do.
don't.
Every now and then I take
Yeah.
what was the last one that I took?
Even the soundtracks here. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't understand a single word they're saying, but the soundtrack and the intros
Ichigo.
of
What's the
that
name of that
yeah,
guy? Ichigo. What's that series? The one with Ichigo.
Bleach. You
Bleach.
watch Bleach?
Is
Yeah,
it's the one with the demons and shit, right?
that's Bleach.
Ichigo. This one, right? Kurosawa. Because my boy, shout out to my boy Keith, if he's listening. Kiko Manlapig. We did a custom of this.
Ah, I
I
see, I
did.
see.
I painted the body to match the. So
Hmm.
as I was painting, I was watching Bleach. That was okay. That was
Okay.
the last one I think I dipped into. I like that. I'm about to get back into. I'm gonna rewatch, not rewatch. Watch for the first time the Cowboy Bebop anime because
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the live action series. It's not horrible. It's not
No.
super good, but it's entertaining enough for me. Ikaw, have you started
Yeah,
watching?
yeah. You know how we're talking about other cartoons and not Masters of the Universe anymore
Okay lang
because
yun.
we
Okay
just
lang
want
yun.
to. No, because it's just like we just want to forget about it.
No, the point is we're citing stuff that's
Yeah.
like better or what we like. Kahit ano, it doesn't have to be like it's
No,
a
I mean like
tambay, bro. Uh-huh.
things that came out at the same time. Arcane, Masters of the Universe, Cowboy Bebop
Cowboy
remake.
Bebop.
It's just
Wala.
bad timing. Bad timing.
Or bad story.
Uh,
Let's face it. It's the writing is
bad stuff.
shit.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
writing is shit.
It definitely could have been done better.
My point is if we
Um,
go.
no, go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
in mentioning Arcane, the story was well written. You know what I mean? It was thought of. That's what it feels like. That's what you want to feel like. Plus, it's giving you. I get what you're saying that it's a new product, but my point is, it's harder for something unknown to be recognized compared to something you already. Although the expectations, naman kasi, no? There's expectations when it comes to He-Man or it's not the bar's not even that high. The bar isn't that high.
Yeah, no,
It's not that high.
bro. It's not. Again, I disagree with that. That people don't know Arcane. I think people know these characters more than they know He-Man. You're talking about again who you're talking about. Are you talking about a nerd? A nerd in their late 30s,
Uh-huh.
early 40s? Or are you talking to a kid that plays video games in front of their phone or
See, that's the
plays on
thing.
their computer?
Who is this show for? As a person who had a marketing
Yeah,
job for like what fucking
exactly.
8 years.
And that was the mistake of Netflix is that they were trying to tap into an old generation to get back into He-Man. If they were trying to promote it to kids, to say, "Hey, your dad and your mom used to watch this every Saturday. It's a really cool show. Go watch it." But no, they were talking to our demographic. They were talking to the people that grew up with this, that had these action figures.
That is we are
That
part of that fucking demographic, right?
Yeah,
We are.
yeah, and so that's why it's upsetting. No,
Exactly.
it's
Because you
and that's why
we
it's
are the
like
target
it's
market.
a
You wrote this
yeah.
for what? It's not even for
No,
kids.
and
You know what I mean?
it wasn't even subliminally mentioned. It was called out. It's like All those people who grow up with it, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna
Exactly.
love it.
Exactly.
This is for you. I'm doing. We're
Exactly.
doing this for you. You're gonna enjoy this. The fact that he built the hype was there.
Exactly.
It was a hard fall. It was a
Thank you.
hard crash,
Yes.
and it's like
Yes.
it. Don't say that, and then not
Deliver.
give props to He-Man. Yeah, do not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, if
he,
you're
dro-
listening,
he dropped the ball there. He dropped the
he dropped
ball.
the ball.
Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, if
Yeah,
anyone with worth anything is listening to this shit, this is how you make a fucking He-Man show, okay? I will repeat it. Diba?
Okay.
First episode, it's Adam. Adam, normal. Don't make your Adam fucking scrawny like a little wuss, because if you go watch the old cartoons, he may be in pink, but one, he's still buff, and two, he's funny. He's charming. He's a bit annoying. Have you rewatched the old ones? I've rewatched up to like episode 10 or some shit. He was funny. He was an annoying brother. That's what he was. That's Adam. But he fights as Adam. He defends. He has a sword as Adam. He's not. And when he becomes He-Man, of course it's different. But diba, do that He-Man. Don't do this wimpy bullshit. One, right? Two, make him go on a journey where he fucking meets everyone. You can put Teela by his side and that Andra chick, right? But the one helming the boat is fucking He-Man, right? Two, as he goes through that journey, he meets all your old toys, and each toy has a story. Right? Whatever. Oh, need to forge it, but with man at arms, or we need someone who bust open the gates. Go to Ram Man. Oh, you need someone to see through through the high ceiling. You go to Mechanic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then after Mechanic, need to go underwater. You go to fucking meet Merman. You know what I mean? Instead of like Teela and her issues, someone arrives and then he leaves. You get what I'm saying? That's my biggest frustration. Yeah. Okay, this is for you. Your fucking characters die in the fucking... Diba? What happened to Fisto and Crampchap? They died. What happened to Mossman? He died. What the fuck is happening? We're not attached to this version of that character.
Yeah. They actually had a better arc in introducing characters in the first wave than in the second. Like they were telling stories. Yeah, but they were like you grew. Orko grew on you. Like Orko came out like around 3-4 episodes before they ran him out. So at least you saw Orko.
Plus he had
grow.
a Yoda moment. Remember his Yoda moment?
I'm
forever.
Yeah.
Well, that, the Return of the Jedi. Diba? Meron, diba? I'm dying, He-Man. I had whatever, and then all of a sudden
the magic is leaving Eternia.
Right? The magic is... and then it's all about
man.
You know what? Fuck that shit. It can get... that wasn't the directive. And he marketed it wrong. That's what really... But in watching the last 6, I've already forgotten. I'm expecting this the Teela show. I'm expecting this Evelyn. I'm not expecting He-Man, right? Still not a good fucking story. Annoying. Again, that's why I go back to something like Arcane. We're watching 2 chicks, right? It's a story about 2 chicks. It was okay. If they wrote that anywhere in the vicinity of fucking Arcane, I'm not even saying be as good as. Let's say if Arcane is a 10, you go for like the 7 between Evelyn and Teela. We got a fucking 4, bro. I mean, those were not, again, attractive.
You know what sucks? What sucks about that now is if they plan on, because they had that feeler of Hordak, right?
Yeah. I like
had
that.
A feeler
I actually
yeah, like that. But then now it's like, where do you go from there? Like Evil Lynn is now just Lynn. She pulls an Elsa and she's like in the freaking. She pulls a Thanos. Like I'm done with this. I'm just gonna live in the farm and be on the outskirts. Like they don't even show you what she's doing. She's just done. She drops her sorcerer's staff, and then she just walks off with long hair. When she just had freaking short hair, she had this. It's like it doesn't make sense. There's no time arc. Like how long has it been?
Jump? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I thought about that. Is that a time jump?
It's like how now she's. She's let go of her past and she's moving forward. It's like,
and take note, this is a bitch who just killed all of heaven. Remember,
Yeah, and like, how can you
She
forgive
killed
all of that?
Britannia, and then she just walks away. Everything's cool.
Yeah,
Cause what?
yeah,
She's a chick. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to
yeah.
write story, even if it looks like sino yung nagka-cameo sa likod.
Oh, that's my coach.
Okay.
That's my coach.
Sorry, kala ko one of your kids. I would say hi.
Oh
Anyway.
no, dude, that's a big kid. Hey, coach. Yeah,
Sup, coach? Anyway, you get what I
yeah,
mean? It's,
yeah.
She doesn't, and Duncan, and isa pa, all the dudes cry in this one. Why are all the dudes crying? Right? The dad.
Because real men cry.
What the
Real men
fuck?
can cry.
It's written by a fucking pussy. I'm calling him out. I love Kevin Smith, but pussy fucking writing, bro. That's beta male shit. Diba, man? The baddest man in Eternia. And then you fucking zoom out when he's crying. That's the toughest man of fucking Eternia is crying. Man, lahat na lang, bro.
What I didn't like was that Man at Arms did not even try to shank Skeletor, not once. He didn't even
Right.
try to go for him.
Right?
That's like you build up that arc. That episode starts with a flashback of Duncan, taking care of Teela, saying goodbye to his wife, and then she gives up herself to become the sorceress, and she's limited to Grayskull. And you see that arc, and you know that they have that relationship, they have that bond, and then Skeletor just stabs her through and through, just guts her up.
She's
She's dead.
No,
Yeah, and
Right.
he's like any husband would just die and kill it, crying it out. And it's so easy, just Beastman just walks him off set.
exactly.
Like officer walks him off,
Exactly.
and
Thank
he
Thank
just
you.
cries out. If this is freaking
The
Duncan,
baddest
the
man.
man, he would he'd get a spoon. He'd be
No,
like Denzel.
no
He'd
one
be
can
like
stop
Denzel
him.
Washington.
You know
He
what I
would get
mean?
a spoon and find a way. He'd be like the equalizer.
Yeah.
He'd pull a Denzel Washington on freaking Skeletor's ass. He would
Yep.
freaking kill everybody on his way.
Yep.
So you'd find that out. But then he's in the dungeon.
No,
Skeletor
pause.
comes.
The scene
Yeah.
I would agree with and how we do that better. Fucking have 5 bad guys on him, right? You get your clawful, your what's the name of that two-headed fucker? Two-headed.
No, but they were already they already succumbed to that. No, but they're not. They are not loyal to Skeletor. You have to remember, it was just Skeletor, Evelyn, and Beastman. They were all with that cult.
That's true.
Remember, they're not in cahoots with
Yeah,
Skeletor.
yeah,
anymore.
that's true. So what would have been good? Recycle some old ones. I don't think Stinkor. You know what I mean? Or yeah, but he won't be loyal to Skeletor. That's good.
No, he could have used Panther.
But Panther just
Panther
died.
just
Remember Panther?
he just came out of nowhere. Again, he came out of nowhere and he just died.
Yeah.
No, there was no. They didn't even
Look,
say
it's
his name.
Panther, and then he fucking
They didn't even say his freaking name. Not
Yeah.
once.
no, he did.
It's just a
he did.
freaking
He did.
no.
Remember?
When
Remember, he goes to Evelyn, him and Adam. He goes to Evelyn and he goes, "Look, Lynn, it's Panther," and then she turns him into stone, and then breaks him. You don't remember that scene?
no, I don't remember him introducing him, but I was like,
He goes, "Look, Lynn, it's Panther," and then he cuddles.
it's a purple cringer. It's
Yeah.
a purple tiger. Freaking A.
Diba? Let's rewrite it. If I were to fucking not rewrite, move forward from Hordak, because are you familiar with the She-Ra? Well, you're familiar with She-Ra. You just watch it.
No, yeah.
That version of her.
And yeah, go ahead.
No, because once She-Ra, I've watched a couple of She-Ra also
Mhm.
because I was intrigued. Do you remember watching The Secret of the Sword?
No, I've not. That's the movie, right? I've not seen that.
Watch that
I've not seen
again,
that.
bro. Watch that again.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube, but syempre, we get the cheesy dialogue and the old art, but the story.
No, but you have to understand for that time, that
But
was
still, even if
that's
if you
the best they
forgive
can
that-
do.
Yeah, but if you can forgive that, the story's pretty solid. So
Yeah.
Hordak, in this one, Hordak gets introduced as Skeletor's kind of boss, which I like. I don't mind that. Like, Serpentor and Cobra Commander type thing. I
Yeah,
liked it. So
yeah. No,
Hordak,
because yeah.
go.
Yeah.
What
No,
were you saying?
yeah, parang I think also since Shira came later than He-Man, right? So
Yes.
late 80s, Shira came out in response to He-Man to promote female from she came out like just to promote female femininity at that time. So
Or they wanted to sell a girl He-Man.
and
That's what
yeah,
they
and
want.
also yeah, because like what about all the girls there? They want a character to relate to, so let's get Shira. And at that time, the digital age was already coming into play.
Was it?
Computers started coming out.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
computers started coming out.
It's true.
Cell phones, brick cell phones like this big, pagers and
80s,
stuff.
wala pa.
So
90s na yon.
no. It was at the end of it. It was the end of the 80s. Computers were coming out, and that's
Yeah,
why it
that's
was
true.
going to the digital age. He-Man came out 1983. Okay,
Yeah, that's
the
85
artwork
for
of
us.
He-Man came out 1983. It was shown in the US 1985. She-Ra came later to freaking Hordak.
Yeah, that's my point.
Uh,
Hordak
no,
is cool as well.
dude, I love Hordak. Like Hordak as a character, the fact that he can morph into a
Is it
missile
the same?
or
Is it the same in the
no,
She-Ra?
no, 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 no. In the remake, he's I don't want to spoil it for you. You got if you want to know, you find it out yourself. See, look. It's an emo Hordak.
Is he funny though? Is this okay naman?
It's not funny. He's like
Si- Well, he wasn't
no,
funny in the first one too. His
he's
stupidity was
bad.
funny.
No, he's bad. Like he's evil, but then apparently again there are different layers and there's an arc and
Right.
there's a backstory and like
It's not that
you say
hard.
and then you know how you can relate with characters because they tell you a backstory.
Exactly.
Even the sorceress, or the wi- the witch in Hishira, the right hand of Hordak. There's a story to that, and it's
Okay.
really really good.
Yep.
Like you end up liking these characters.
Sige, yeah, I'll give that. I gave it a shot. I remember
So
watching one or two
yeah,
episodes.
again it gets it's really girly and yeah go. It's like and the comedy is very low key, but
Uh-huh.
it introduces characters and introduces people that addresses very current issues. Like I'll say that I don't want to spoil it for you, but I'm
Okay.
gonna just say it now. They introduce Shira as like as a lesbian. And
Here
she
we
falls
go
in love.
again. Pandering.
She falls yeah.
Unlike
No, but
people with
she falls in love with her best friend.
Oh shit! There we go again.
So it's like, and again, it's a Netflix special. So
Yeah.
again, it's again for me there's nothing wrong with that because you can see the arcs of that and the storyline is great.
Truth be told,
But-
let me ask you this.
But
Sorry.
but
I'll go.
yeah, go.
No, go.
But going, but the whole ending of it for me did justice to it, and it made sense. It's like you guys were going down that road, and I know where it's gonna go. And then by the end of the entire series, like finally, it's good. It makes sense. It made sense to
Okay.
me. It wasn't like stop go turn
Yeah.
left. It's like okay, there was a map. I understand where it's going. You didn't have to tell me. Any idiot could figure it out. Good job. You finished.
Here's my
it. Good.
question.
I
Here's my
understand.
question, bro. Here's my question. You, as a dad, knowing that this thing's got like lesbian stuff in it, are you gonna let your kids watch that shit?
Yeah,
Okay lang. Okay.
yeah. Because again,
I don't have kids.
deals
That's
with
why I ask.
yeah. No. It deals no. It's you have to. I mean, the first thing you always look at is the rating.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a cartoon that is 16 and up.
So hindi pa.
No, I wouldn't like. I would watch it with them, or I would allow them to watch it when they're at the right age.
Okay. 16 and up ba yung
Okay.
Shira? I'm sure that's like a 13.
Let's look it up. Let's go to Netflix. Let's look at Netflix. You can look it up online. I'll look at Netflix because I'm pretty sure it's going to say it here. Shira.
My bet is it's It's 13.
It's 13 and up.
See,
It's 13 and
that's my
up.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I firmly believe that they have to be able, the kids nowadays have to know what's going on out in the world.
Of course.
And
Yes.
and at the end of the day, they have to understand why. We grew up in a culture that just because, and you were left in the dark and you were fed crap like mushrooms.
Mhm.
You know, we were cultivated like fungus.
Yeah.
And because you did with the lack of knowledge. But here, with this whole storyline, with this whole arc, with this whole the whole concept is you make a choice. You decide on what it is and what it is you want. If you accept it, that's great. If you don't, you're not. The entire thing is very friendship and camaraderie and getting together and forgiveness and bravery, and it has so many levels of virtue. But then at the end of the day, it ends there. It will go there. So like there, like that where your cursor is, that's
what's his name? Hart.
That's Bo. That's
Bo. Hart. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Bo.
So
They're Bo's a brother.
So Bo's parents. So this is right. So there are two gay men.
Shit. Tap out. I can't take shit like that. I don't know.
No, so like and that's where it introduces it. That's where they plug it in. It's not the main story, but it's there. And as a parent, you want to ask yourself, because, dude, if you can't go down the street and then you see these families, these two guys with a kid or two girls with a kid, with a daughter or a son, and your kids say, "Daddy, what's that? Why are they like that? Why are they affected?" That's their family. They have two dads or they have two moms. Okay, but we have a dad and we have a daddy and a mom. It's like, yeah, that's just how they. That's their
roll.
That's their family. Yeah, that's their family, and this is our family, and
it's the world.
I'm not
face it, man.
We're
we still old school. We're almost 40-year-olds. Then we lived in takes some getting used to this world. Right?
Yeah, it is, but then we have to face it for our kids. We have to face it for the next generation, and as much as possible, we just have to try to,
My stand is, when it comes to my shows, just don't rub it in my face. That's my stand. You know what I mean? Don't rub it in my face. If you like dudes, it's fine.
It's Netflix, bro. It's
Exactly.
Netflix.
Exactly.
And you should get somebody else to sponsor it.
Exactly. No, honestly, that's one of my complaints with Netflix, because I have HBO also. HBO di ganyan.
Yeah.
Not as checklist as Netflix. It's not.
You have to understand that Netflix is a very, very new player in this game. They were the first player in this game.
And the best.
This
so
whole.
far. They're still the best.
No.
Actually, that's
no.
Who's the best?
They're losing. Disney.
Who's the best?
Disney.
I just watched fucking Hawkeye last night. Still girl power, not for me.
Disney was this.
But
Disney was this. No, yeah, dude, you can't be perfect in all aspects, right? But Disney was a sleeping giant. They just watched Netflix grow, saw what they were doing right, and Mickey Mouse that shit. Dude. It's happening, and Netflix is like, how before everybody was betting cable, and each channel had its own exclusive shows. Now it's each app has its exclusive shows. Like HBO has DC videos, a lot of DC. They have some Marvel. I know, but then that's the transition. That's the trend that we're going to. Before, it was cable TV, like Sky Cable and Signal had these shows. They locked off this channel, NBA TV, UFC, all these. Now it's network, and now it's apps. It's going to that. Yeah.
HBO Max.
Even YouTube is following suit. YouTube now is YouTube Red. Because they're not making money off free video. Yeah,
Red's not making money. I think they closed down.
Yeah, because they lost. They lost that game.
Yeah.
Now they're just trying to they're tagging along with TikTok, and they're trying to do all sorts of things. But
Mhm.
free, nothing is free. They lost, they missed that boat. And Disney, after watching the
Success.
watching the growth, the success story of Netflix,
Mhm.
is is that sleeping giant, man.
Yeah.
He's just waiting.
Actually, more
He's
like a
sunk his teeth.
monster.
Yeah, dude. I'm just waiting for Disney to get freaking Nintendo.
Oof.
If they get Nintendo and they own Mario, fuck, dude, that's it.
Someone's doing. Who owns Mario? Let me. Because they're coming
Nintendo.
up. No, I know, but they're coming up with a movie. Is what I'm about to get at. Chris
John
Pine.
Leguizamo's
Not
Luigi.
Chris Pine. Chris.
Is it John Leguizamo? Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. There you go. Chris Pratt. Mario.
See, I'm telling you, Disney's getting Nintendo. if if Chris Pratt can pull out an Italian plumber, holy shit.
And
That's
people,
funny.
People are like up in arms. He's not really Italian. Like, come on, guys. Whoever's best.
Man.
Whoever's best.
Dude, I think Chris Pratt's just
Universal got them.
okay.
Tama lang. Because if they sell themselves to Netflix, they might be tied down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it depends how much they're asking for it.
Yeah.
Where is it? January 8th. Production is underway. I'm cool with this. Can you see this?
Chris Pratt is like the Dwayne Johnson of Disney.
Talaga? What else has he done for Disney? Jurassic World.
Dude, are you serious? Are you asking?
Now, have you seen the fucking?
He's come out in several cartoons. He's come out on Guardians of the Galaxy. He's an Avenger. Now he's freaking doing Mario. He's all over the place.
In Jurassic Park. That's also there.
Yeah. No. But because he's sellable, he's a great character. That's why he's the Dwayne Johnson of Disney.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like a Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Sorry, you mentioned him. Are you familiar with the Uncharted series?
The video game.
Yeah.
He's coming out there?
He's fucking. What's the dude's name? What's that dude's? Nathan Drake. He's a Nathan Drake. Of this fucking.
No shit. Really?
Doesn't pull it off well. They should have just.
Wow.
They should have just done. Have you ever played the game?
No, but
okay.
I've seen the shorts. I see the.
Yeah.
I like watching the movies of video games.
Same here.
I go on YouTube. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have that time, bro. I don't have that time.
I know.
I don't have that time. 4 kids, baby. 4 kids.
I'm sure.
I don't own my PS4 anymore, bro. It's not mine. My kids played more than me.
You can play it at night, though, like 30 minutes before going to sleep. Pampatulog. Hindi.
Dude, then you don't know me. You don't, dude. You start, you don't stop. You don't stop. I've retired. I've hanged up my cape and cowl.
You admit you're an addict. You are an addict.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, you started. You don't.
Can't start with one. It does not stop with one shot. I will not.
It does not stop. I will not finish one mission.
It's finished.
Cheers, buddy.
No, seriously, bro. Here's my suggestion. And I learned this from Jenner. I'm the same, right? So what I do is, my rule is 1 hour max. But after 1 hour, shut it down, and you'd be surprised. In a span of like, let's say it's my 1 hour game time. It's also ready for bedtime time. So before that 1 hour hits, sometimes I'm sleepy. I'll shut it off, finish it. You get what I mean? Or even if finished or not finished, once it's 1 hour, I just turn it off.
No, man, it's not that. It's not that. No, it's not that simple.
Not with the new kind of games that are coming out. Like I finished something like Ghost of Tsushima, right?
It's not just the games. It's not just the games. It's time. It's really time, and it's time and priorities. Again,
watching TV time. How much time do you have for watching TV for yourself?
I do not watch TV. I watch TV. I do not watch TV.
Like Netflix. That's TV
I
time.
wa- I watch Netflix. That's what I do at night.
Exactly. So
Just to get ready for this podcast, I watch Netflix. No,
Fuck you. You were
um,
excited also. You were a bit excited. You were. I wasn't even telling you to watch it yet, but
yeah,
you're like,
but no, I watched it before you. I finished it before you did. I was
yeah,
watching it
yeah.
before you. But like my my evenings are Netflix series,
Uh-huh.
or playing app games.
Like the Axie
That's
bullshit.
it.
Are you
Not,
into
oh,
Axie?
dude, not no, dude, no,
Hirap.
no, dude. I'm not
Hirap.
gonna play
Hirap.
some freaking Sum Tamagotchi
Yeah, I
bullshit
couldn't get
crap.
into it. there's a
Um,
that is where I draw the
I c-
line of I know I'm
yeah,
gonna be earning, but I'm not having fun with that shit. So I'd rather just not do it than do something I
yeah,
enjoy doing.
yeah.
No, but my point is
I
this: if you got like 30 minutes of Netflix time, 30 minutes on a game time, I would recommend shit like Ghost of Tsushima. It's like watching a fucking movie, bro. 30 minutes,
yeah,
turn it off.
but you gotta fucking buy the game, bro.
Yeah, you buy it online.
Yeah,
Pag nagsisale, it goes down to like $700 minsan
yeah,
pesos.
yeah. And but you also gotta buy milk, and you gotta buy bread, and you gotta buy rice, and
That's true.
oh yeah, the phone bill's coming, and your electric bill's
That's
coming,
true.
and you
That's
don't have
true.
a fucking job. So, do you have time to play PS4? No, you don't.
Maybe I guess.
Again, it's the times, bro. Maybe if you were talking to me out of COVID, post pandemic, and people are back to normal, and they're
Yeah,
we're seeing it, yeah, then maybe.
I
But
feel you,
now,
bro.
like the last 2 years,
Hmm.
dude, it's just hustling. You gotta
I feel
hustle.
you, bro. I feel you.
You just gotta you gotta find, dude, you gotta find stuff that you're good at, that you like
Yeah,
doing, and fucking milk that son of a bitch.
yeah,
You milk it down to the wire.
yep.
You cannot, there's no time, man.
Mhm.
There's a line. Like I always follow this principle. It's like, you is it it's a privilege, or it's reality. And
It's privilege.
all the it's a privilege, or it's reality. And
Explain.
right now we're at reality. We're in reality right now. It's like, I need to focus on reality. The things that we take for, like, the things that bring us joy and make us happy, and it makes us happy. Video games, going out,
Hmm.
you know, going out of town, going to the beach, all these things, going to Boracay,
Ah,
buying toys, it's like that. Hey, we booked our plane tickets for Gila's birthday. You better go to Boracay, bro.
game.
I'll
Kailan?
I'll, I'll see you there,
June.
June. I'll send you the dates. But anyways, but
Send me
going
also
back, what I
link
was
to
saying,
the tickets and shit. How much is the
Cebu
ticket?
Pacific, dude, it's two
Magkano?
grand,
Magkano?
2 grand.
Game. Sign me
That
up.
that was my that was my anniversary gift for her.
Nice.
Is that I bought, like, and I saved up for that. I didn't buy a freaking PS game. I did not. I bought 7 plane tickets
Oh,
to
I see.
Boracay.
Shit.
All right,
Yep.
7, and that's another thing you have to
Why
take
is
into
it
account.
seven?
You
Because
gotta
you have
mul-
Yaya? Is that the
I gotta
seven?
bring. I gotta bring the boss. I gotta bring my boss.
Yeah. Cool, bro.
You know.
Yeah. I get you. I get you. But
Yeah, but again, in another timeline, in another multiverse,
mhm.
in
No,
another
no. Okay.
stream.
Let me explain them on my side because for me, I'm like swamped also with work. Speaking of milking what you're good at,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm happy to report that this fucking COVID is, you know, once
And yeah,
once people were like safe and shit, my commissions are like, I'm stacked, bro. It's like,
no, and I'm happy for you, because you're doing something that you like. The
yeah,
the,
thanks,
the
bro.
freaking 3D printing, the
Yeah,
the artwork, the decal, and that, you gotta do. And this is to anybody. We're not even freaking talking about He-Man anymore.
okay
So
lang
fuck that
yan. That's
shit.
part of the
No, no,
podcast,
no.
man.
But that, no, because you're gonna post this on this freaking
Yeah, they will. By
He-Man
this time,
group.
they would have tuned out. It's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know about the average. The average listener listens to like, because I get metrics and shit, right?
Yeah.
They're most of the listeners stop at like 25 minutes in, 30 minutes in. But some people
Yeah.
finish it, and this is what they get at the tail end. Go. You were saying.
Yeah,
Finish
yeah.
what
No,
you were
I
saying.
mean it's
So
fuck.
don't.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Cheers to that. Oh, since let's dial it back to He-Man. Rating 1 to 10. The second half.
Oh man,
Want me to go first?
are we doing over? Like, how are we classifying it? Is it overall? Is it?
Explain your rating. Whatever rating you have. You want me to go first? O, ikaw muna. 1 to 10. 10 being the
Let
best.
me. Oh yeah, for sure.
Just had to explain.
Wow, I didn't go to school.
Rating.
Uh,
Animation, I'll give a 9 out of 10. 9.5 even out of 10.
no, that's why I wanted to know the categories.
Exactly.
Is it overall? Is it music? Is it character? Is it storyline? Is it?
Overall muna.
Let's go one by one.
Oh, okay. One by one.
One by one.
Animation, ako 9 out of 10. 9.5 even.
Yeah. Pass yun. I liked it. I enjoyed
The
it.
designs I love. I love all the fucking designs. I'm tempted to buy the toy, but I just can't find joy. You know what I mean? I need to find joy. When I see it, I have to remember something that I watched that was cool. You know what I mean? Maybe if
you
they
gotta
release
get
that Evelyn Bat version, I'll buy that. Maybe. Because that was
you
hot.
get a fisto. Just get a fisto.
I'm not
fist.
going to buy a fist.
It's a freaking gauntlet, dude.
Right? I want to
That's
buy
a-
a Stinkor
that-
just because I love Stinkor and he was voiced by Jason Mewes. Maybe Stinkor.
That's a man I'd like to fist.
Sounds?
Okay,
Ay, din,
Music,
animation. Hindi ka pa sumasagot.
animation. I give it a 9. I give 9. I give it a 9 too. I'm comfortable with that.
Why not a 10?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because they had those Naruto moments.
You didn't like those moments?
I mean, it's like
Cop out.
again, everything was just everything cop out. Like, oh, it's been done before.
Not even original, right? It doesn't
Yeah, and
feel- not like Arcane, which is fucking original. Anyway,
oh, dude,
you know what I mean?
it's free flowing watercolor.
Right. Thank you. That is very
It's
well
like
put.
it's
That is very
just
fucking well
it's
put.
just it's like
We
you
are
put
talking about
watercolor
Arcane,
in a it's watercolor in moving water, and it's just flowing.
We're talking about
It
He-Man,
just
right?
flows.
Or
Oh no,
Okay.
fuck that. That's a freaking hack and slash. That's like a Devil May Cry cop out.
but I get
It's
it.
like
I get you.
Yeah. But then okay, wait, let's go back to let's finish Masters of the freaking
Sounds.
Universe. Yeah.
Sounds. Soundtrack,
It's
10 out of
okay.
10. Ah, really?
10?
Okay,
Dude,
fine, 9.
I was waiting for dude, yeah, I know, but
I know,
that
I
would
know,
have been
Brought the
like
house
I would jump out of my
down.
seat. I go, oh my god, here we go. Let's go. Yeah.
Or like a hint of it if you can't use the fuck.
Yeah.
They can't use it.
Or even just like He-Man. Dun, 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 dun. Just a little hint.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
You're gonna slap on the wrist,
Kuya Mike
but
said-
you're
Kuya
not
Mike
gonna
says
get
the same
freaking
thing. It's
sued.
like I don't even
You
feel
know?
the sounds. I don't feel the fucking. 'Cause
It wasn't important. This is why I'm saying I'm giving it an 8, and this is why because it's just okay. It didn't make the story better. It didn't make me feel better about watching it.
Mhm.
And again, I fell asleep in the second to the last
Yeah.
episode, so it wasn't engaging.
Captivating, yeah.
Yeah,
I was bored in
Like-
the middle. I was telling people this is a hard watch. I'm having a hard time watching this.
no, yeah,
It was
Dude,
hard.
this-
it's a hate fuck again.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
just came from.
You were-
a
You were shanked in the shower, bro. You were shanked in the shower.
Ganon. That's what
Yeah.
it felt like. It was so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. So okay, so sound music is there. So I give it an 8. I don't know about you. It's
Oh,
just
it is
okay.
so high. It is so high. Fine, I could give it.
It's
Because I know
it's an
Bear
okay-
McCreary,
it's
the
okay.
one who made the music. I like his take on it. Given that
Yeah.
he can't use that. You couldn't use that. They don't even use the the cross. If you notice, they use the
Yeah,
H
yeah, yeah. They used H.
because they can't use that because that's still for some reason it's still with filmation or some shit. Ito na
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
story.
Oh fuck, dude.
Four. Four. Not even like I didn't feel you tried. That's the
Dude,
worst
dude.
one.
No, I give it. I know. I give it low. I give it a 3 because like I gave you a chance in the first wave, and
I had no
and
false.
like you did a worse job in the second. It's like I'm not
Was it
mad. I'm
worse?
just really disappointed. No, I really did not like the second arc.
Yeah,
It
so it
was
was
that
worse.
bad.
Yeah, it was worse.
I actually enjoyed the first part than the
More.
second
Yeah.
because it told stories. There were little arcs, and they grew characters. You knew the story of Evil Lyn. You knew the story of Orko. You know the backstory of Tila because hell, the entire story is about Tila.
So
You knew the story of Man of Arms. You know,
made him a wuss. The baddest
yeah.
man became the baddest wuss. Biggest
But
wuss.
but 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 that's my point. Is that they did a better job telling a story in the first part than the second. The second was just it was like
Okay, man.
it was, it was no. I'm saying it in my head and I'm laughing. It's just like you get the hottest chick in the party, but you're carpooling with your friends, so you fuck her fast. You just,
You know how that feels.
no,
You
it's
know
like
how that feels.
I gotta go. So
I don't got the guns. I don't
yeah,
got
no,
the
it's
guns
like
to back it up.
it's like it was just rushed. Okay, it was rushed.
No, I don't think
I'm
it
gonna
was
I'm
rushed. I
gonna
think it
I'm
was.
gonna regret saying that. But
Why? I love it. That's the shit,
no,
bro.
but
That
no,
makes it
but it
real. That
no, but
everyone's.
it's like
I don't know if
it's
anyone who's ever had that shit happen to them will be laughing. They're like,
no,
"Yep,
it's like
that's how
I
it feels."
really I honestly felt that they were just pushing the envelope too fast. They could have put in 2 more episodes to give a bit like
Not
to
even.
give it more depth. Because dude, it's just
If the direction is Tila, I don't need more fucking depth. See,
no, but
what was
that's
wrong was it's not the episode count. It's the fucking. It's the target. It's the goal. Who's the story? Where is the story going? That was the big mistake. You get what I mean? Even if they did extend it to episodes, and it's still about Tila, it's still wrong. You get what I mean? But if the direction was right, if He-Man was the center, everyone else is like supporting him. We get to meet everyone else. If that's a direction, I could fit that into 3 episodes. If I'm really pressed for time, I could fit it in 3. Yo,
dude.
go.
This is they were just budgeting this like it's 5 episodes. It's 5 fucking episodes,
Mahal yun, ah.
and
That's expensive still.
yeah. I don't give a shit. Don't do it.
Exactly. Don't half-ass
Don't
it.
fucking do it.
It was
Don't half-ass
half-assed.
it, dude.
It was
Dude,
half-assed.
you've got Arcane that's
Right.
doing 9 episodes. You got Cowboy Bebop that has only 1 series, but fucking 21 straight.
That's true.
Again, it's like you gotta if you're gonna do this, you
Treat
better
it right.
do it in style, man. Do it right. You
Do
know,
it right.
that's your mom. It's like your grandma, man. You gotta take care of your grandma, man. You're not gonna fucking you're not
Yep.
gonna disrespect your grandma.
Gotta treat it with respect.
Yeah, man.
I think that's the general
It's a
feeling, right? Treat it with
yeah.
respect.
And it's like it's just oh man.
And for the record, we
It's
don't mind them killing characters, right? But I don't mind
I don't mind them getting rid of characters. I don't mind them killing characters. I just don't like them.
fucking with it.
It's like a freaking peep show. It's like, whoop. It's just like there's a little nip slip and then you're gone. It's like what just happened. Just give like this was my childhood and you
exactly.
you didn't give any meaning to it.
Yeah.
You treated it like garbage when this person meant more to me.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Um,
Yeah.
just like I don't know. It's just they could have.
When you say that, I remember I had an Adam figure. That was my. That was mine. I had an Adam and a He-Man, the one with the. Remember where you changed the what do you call this? His chest from battle damage and shit. That was a He-Man.
Yeah.
K-Mike, of course, K-Mike gets the real He-Man. I only get the
Cause
fucking
Kuya gets everything.
Kuya. Like you're the Kuya. You got everything compared to all your fucking siblings. You got all the He-Man. So you know what I mean. So I don't see that wasn't my item. You know what I mean?
Dude, I didn't have siblings when He-Man was out. I had Rainbow
That's
Bright
true.
and I had
That's
Teddy
true.
Ruxpin. That's who
Me
my
was like 2
competition
years
was.
kasi,
Yeah, man. I didn't have any
That's true,
siblings
that's
back then.
that's true, huh?
Yeah.
And you ended up with
You're-
what, 7? 6.
Yeah. Well, got busy. Got busy. Yeah.
Poppy got busy. Anyway, well, we're good, bro. We can close this shit up. Any final thoughts? Shit you're looking forward to watching? You know, no, let's just close up on He-Man. I'll show you.
No, so overall,
Overall, yeah, let's close up.
overall is a 5. I give it a 5.
Wow. Okay. Me, just
It's a
because of the
5 out-
animation, it's 6 because of the animation. You know what I mean? Because I want to give props to, as someone who works in the art industry, I gotta give props to everyone behind the scenes because they did a
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
It's
for
not
sure,
on them,
for sure.
right? It's not on them. I love Kevin Smith, but fuck him. As you said, perfectly said, he dropped the ball in this one, right?
Mm.
Why the fuck did you do that? Wrong direction. Wrong direction. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Thank you for another awesome time, by brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything you want to
yeah.
plug before we go? Like you're
Uh,
still selling shit online?
Yeah, man. Again, dude. It's this pandemic is hopefully exiting the
Hopefully,
club.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I mean, like we still do we still do online groceries and deliveries. We got a lot of stuff
Website.
coming in.
Plug the website.
Don't have a website. We do have a Facebook page.
That's
you can go
good
look for
enough. What?
Go to Eats and Meats Delivery.
Eats and Meats.
Eats and Meats Delivery.
Let's show them
You know.
before we go. Eats and Meats.
Yeah, we got whatever you need from a grocery. We have, except for cleaning materials,
And Meats.
but everything
Yeah.
else.
Meats. Metas.
Man,
And
there we go. Meat market. There we go.
Where?
You got
This
it.
this one?
Yeah.
There you go. See, that's what I dig
But that's
about
the
Facebook because I also have a Facebook page for my art shit.
No, yeah.
So that's always whoa boom.
Yeah.
There
So
you go.
we provide local and imported meats, chicken, poultry, seafood, freshly caught seafood. So and everything that you need, it's ready available.
Okay.
We take weekly
Cool.
we take weekly orders. We take weekly orders and we deliver on Saturdays.
Nice.
And if you're not happy,
But
and
di
what's nice
Sunday.
about it,
Ayaw mo magtrabaho na Sunday.
God rested on Sunday.
Even Craig David chilled on a Sunday, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the nice thing I like to I like to promote with ours is like our policy is if you pay when it's delivered. You don't have to make an advance payment. Like a lot of people now, a lot of delivery services, a lot of other companies. When you order, you have to pay.
What do you mean you have to pay? You pay.
But
you pay when the order
you pay.
gets to you.
When you order, you pay, right? You tick it off and you pay.
Yeah.
Us, you pay when we finish delivery and you've gone through your
Wow, that's
groceries
harder.
and status, and
that hard?
you're sat. Yeah, I know, but then I'm not again. That's just my principle. It's like I'm after making sure that you are happy with the products that you get, because we're trying to go back with how grocery shopping is. It's like, when you go to the grocery, you go through every single aisle and you go through your meats and you pick the fish and you pick chicken, you pick the pieces.
Plus, you get to choose.
If
like,
you're not-
if it's
Yeah,
green
exactly.
enough, is it turning?
Yeah.
Is it turning?
That's my point. If you're happy with what we picked for you, then pay. If you're not, we'll take it back. We'll replace it. If you don't want it at all, we will refund you.
Wow, really? I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that. That's hard. Has it
Yeah.
happened a
But then
lot?
again, no, because
Okay.
we provide quality meats and services.
Nice.
You know, we I make it a point that whatever I serve people, I serve to my family. And if I would not serve second class shit to
Mm,
my kids. I'm not gonna feed my kids garbage. I'm
mm,
not gonna feed them crap. The
mm.
food, the suppliers that we have are the best in the biz. They're doing what they do. They're best in their craft, and
Nice.
they're
There you
passionate about
go.
it. You know,
Spit on the mic.
no,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no.
true. Yeah, that's true. I know.
That's how it is. And if you and you know, and so it's like, what's your difference between the groceries and us? It's like we do it for you. You don't have to expose yourself to
Mm,
COVID. You don't have to, and that's still a reality. That's still what's happening in us and in our society right now.
mhm.
You know, little by little. I'm glad that we are opening up. I'm glad that people are getting vaccinated. They're going out. They're going
Mhm.
to malls and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy for that. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
It's bad for my business, but it's bad for our country. And
Good
the
for the
moment
country.
that we're back to normal, we're back in the biz.
Mhm.
We've got a lot of other things happening, but right now this is my number one.
Yeah.
This is my jam. This is my
Again,
number one
remember we
bread.
talked about last time? We said pivot. Remember I told you about that analogy?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
All
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. Pivot.
So once
Yeah,
the
man.
world gets back to normal, pivot again. Look for where
Yeah,
your
man. Yeah, yeah,
foot
yeah.
fits in the next step.
Yeah.
Find a way to side.
And what's nice about we go back to the norm. We go back to what we're used to. And what's nice about that is we're now smarter and we've learned more. We've
Hopefully,
had more time to we've had more time to reflect in that business. No, no,
hopefully,
dude. I'm serious. Like we do things that we love. We do the things that we like. Like you do your 3D printing. I love running events.
not just
I
the
I
3D
I
printing,
coach.
everything,
Yeah,
art.
and anime. Yeah, but then because of this pandemic, you had to stop. You had a moment to stop and just smell the grass grow. Watch the grass grow. Smell the flowers.
Mm,
Enjoy life. And you had time to see. Okay, maybe I can do this. And you got to. It's like you are able to break down your craft and just put it back together and say, okay, maybe I can do it like this. Maybe I can figure out like this. Maybe I need a better
mhm.
printer. Maybe, you know, just like what I told you on your Instagram post, dude, you better fucking buy a better camera because
Fuck you. Yeah, I get it.
it's not
I get
doing
it. I get it.
just, dude, for
I know. I
everybody
know.
that's
I know.
listening, everybody that's listening right now, go to this fucker's IG page and
Super
tell me that the
high.
photos he posts are crap. Tell me they're not crap.
Dude, the last.
Because, dude, because
I
dude,
got
because
to. I got to.
photos
Next
that
one.
he posts, the photos that he posts are not doing justice to the work that this motherfucker does. This guy works hard,
I do. I
and
do. I go at it hard.
but
I go at it hard.
this lazy motherfucker
More like I don't.
with
I need to
with
get a
his
fucking
with his
expensive
Iron Man
camera
Mach
phone.
9 phone
40.
case.
43. 43.
Oh god, dude.
Nah, I changed that shit.
Just get a fucking better camera.
And
If you
once
can
the
if you
world
can
opens-
invest in a new if you can invest in your brand new black dildo Este microphone, get a fucking camera. There you
podcast
go.
from my boys at Zoom podcast mic pack.
Yeah, man.
$7,000 in what do you call this? JB Music.
Yeah, get a camera, bro. I'll go there and take photos of your shit.
Honestly, I
I'll
gotta admit, I'm a bit camera shy also when it comes to like the really detailed ones. Cause like how we were watching porn, and watching porn in like 4K or 1080p is just not as awesome as it is in 10 like a lower 720p. I'm just kidding. I'm just being silly, but yeah, I get it though.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no clue. I'm new to this. What is this porn? I do not know it.
What is this? What is this porn that I hear?
It's Center for Ants.
It's Center for Ants. Anyway, let's close it up, man. Thank you so much, everyone, if you guys got up to this far, a little like would be nice. Thank you so much for watching. That was our version of Mistresses of the Universe Part 2. I'm your host, Pael Fajardo. Pinggoy, my brother from my mother's brother. Gracias, man. Thanks
No,
for
anytime,
spending this
brother.
time.
Take
All right.
care. Till next
Bye.
time.
Yos.